What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Dave, and y'all know what it is. I got another one for you. You dig? Another banger. What up, doe? Well. A Donald Trump supporter threatened with racial slurs Al Green, Representative Al Green. Man, dang, what up, doe?
What's good, Big Dave? Man, I couldn't believe this shit when you sent it to me and I first heard it. But they showing who they really are.
Man, they showing who they are, man. They showing their colors all day, man. They ain't nothing but motherfucking cowards because they they be hiding. See, when you gotta hide like the Ku Klux Klan, the Nazis, and skinheads, see, they put them in the front centerfold because they ain't nothing but a joke. But the ones that's dangerous is the ones in the suits behind the scene that's running everything. Them the ones that's dangerous. And what's crazy about this stuff. I got some audio queued up. I want y'all to listen to it, and then we're gonna go in with our commentary and tell y'all what we think about it, and then I can explain it a little bit better.
And there's no Democrat that's not going to be prosecuted. You cocksuckers have tied your own throat. Donald Trump's going to feed you blood thinners until you're dry. You knowing cocksuckers.
Okay.
The mother said Donald Trump is gonna feed us blood thinners.
That
Right. Man, what?
motherfucker got a lot of nerves, man.
Yeah, what is this? A damn joke? This ain't no damn joke. See, y'all, while we laugh right now, we laughing a little bit, but no, let's get real. This is serious. This is a Trump supporter making threats to a sitting council member, a guy that makes laws. He's a representative. He's a black guy named Al Green, believe out of Texas. This is for real, y'all. This guy is serious, but he's a damn coward because he's hiding his face. He sounds like Tony Montana or something, but this is not a damn game. These guys are threatening us and they trying to start a race war, and it's for real. Ever since Donald Trump got in office, y'all president, these whites been getting more cockier and more cockier, and it's some Mexicans that think they white that's out there doing it too.
And you hit it right on the nose, Dave. Is that they definitely seem like they're setting up for a racial war. And I'll start with the whole incident that happened in Cincinnati with the Russian guy who smacked the shit out of the black guy, and then they whooped his ass. You know what I mean? So it's started. We just don't know that this war has started. And like I mentioned earlier, we've been having a lot of truckers that's been coming up missing, found hung, in certain sundown towns, so we have to be cautious and care, and watch where we at, because, like I said, it's been a lot of our people that's been coming up missing and they're calling it suicides.
And you know what? I'm glad you brought up all that because the thing with the Cincinnati thing, this white, this black city council woman in Cincinnati, Ohio, she spoke out about that video and she said that the white folks was asking for that beat down and the whole world went after her and asked her to get out of trying to make her leave her seat, and they trying to crucify her, and she came back and she didn't back down. She doubled down on it because the thing was she thought it was a terrible beating at first until she seen the whole damn video. That's why they said don't judge nobody until you hear it all and see it all, because there's always two sides. And when she seen that whole video, she seen that the white guy and black guy were arguing. The white guy got real irritated with the black guy and he slapped the shit out the black guy. And then they whooped his ass and his friend's ass.
Yeah,
Oh, you
and then another thing that they really didn't talk about in the video was there was another original black guy that the Russian was arguing with, you know, and the actual guy that he smacked stopped, broke that part up because he was getting ready to fight with another black guy, and the one that he smacked actually tried to intervene from that, and then that's when he got into it with the guy that he ended up smacking, so, you know, um, they were out there to start trouble, and that's why she said he begged for that ass whooping, and he got what he deserved.
And at the end of the day, the crazy thing behind that, where's the FBI? Where's the government when these white folks are doing hate crimes and they're not charging them with hate crimes? They charge them with lesser crimes. It was a white guy in Cincinnati, Ohio, after that situation happened. It was in the suburbs of Cincinnati. He's trying to rally up white folks that killed 30,000 blacks by the end of the week by Sunday. And he's saying words like paint the town red and kill all the blacks you can and wipe them all out before Sunday, at least 30,000.
And let me say this: he was calling them monkeys. Kill all the monkeys, I believe.
Yeah, he was calling us apes.
Oh, apes. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Kill all the apes.
They call us apes. They call us crows. They call us everything that's dark.
Yeah, well, I hope he get what he deserves when he go to jail. I guarantee you he won't be singing that same tune up in prison.
Man, it's just so damn crazy, man, that we all the same. We might be different colors and different nationalities, but we all the same. Because if one of us bleed, when all of us bleed, we bleed the same color. Everybody know blood is blue, and when it hits the air, it's red. Nobody's blood is a different color. But they want to make it like they're the better people because they feel like they own this country because they stole this country. You see? Man, let's go into this other audio so y'all can hear that so we can finish this commentary and break it all down to y'all.
You're killers, you're fucking rapists and white people, you're fucking goddamn racist motherfuckers. All you do is steal and rob and kill and rape, you fucking black motherfuckers. You suck, Al Green. I hope you die today, you motherfucker. I hope you die today, you scummy black fucking shithead.
Man, he says, you fucking black shitheads, I hope you die. And they're talking to Al Green and all blacks, but they're talking to a representative. They talk to a council member that make laws. So if he can talk to him like that, we ain't shit. Because the FBI ain't took no action. This is a guy that made laws, helped make laws. He's in Congress. So that let you know when Trump lost that last election and they stormed the Capitol, then and threatened people. Had people scared to death. They was calling people saying they might not make it home. Some people died. They got injured bad. As soon as he got in office, what did he do? He let them out. He let them out. But if it had been us that stormed that Capitol, it would have been a bloodshed. See, I'm not trying to make this a race thing. They're making a race thing because they're trying to start a war. They're trying to start a war and they're not fucking around. And while all y'all blacks laughing and thinking shit is a joke and playing around every New Year's, you wasting your damn ammunition. Y'all treating this like this is a game. It's not a fucking game. When white folks' kids come out the womb, they teach them how to drive at 3 and 4 years old. They teach them how to fucking hunt. They teach them survival skills, how to shoot, because they're ready for the revolution. We're not ready, and I'm not promoting violence. And I'm not trying to say we should go eye for an eye, but when Michelle say they go high, we go low, damn that, we're going high right with them because we need to stop playing fucking games and teach our children how to survive and take them tablets and iPads out their fucking hand. Because that's all they know how to do is make TikTok videos and shit like that. Right now, we should be for real. Because we living in a society that clearly don't want us here, Dane. They don't want us here, man.
No, I agree with you 100%, man. Just like how you said, and we're not promoting violence, but we definitely, as a group, as black folks, we need to be prepared just in case, something do jump off, So, like Big Dave said, quit shooting all your bullets up on New Year's. Save them for, if some shit really do go down. Hopefully that never happens. hopefully, motherfuckers just bumping their gums, but prepare yourself, for the worst, and if it happens, then you'll be prepared, but Dave, I'm glad, this guy came out, showed his colors so, the people can see, not just our people, but so white folks can see, how much hate that these people do mean us. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, man, and you hit it right on the dot. All races should be able to hear this and see that it's not right. The whole world watch our kids die right in front of us. Black people getting killed by officers all the time and never get charged with shit. They throw us a bone and charge a few of them, but they constantly does this to us, and then we're the bad guys. We're the villain. How? And
And it's like they pulling the wolves over our eyes, like we don't see what's going on, but I need for y'all to make sure that y'all hitting that subscribe button, making sure that y'all liking and sharing, because it don't cost you a thing to hit that subscribe button. Big Dave is out here putting out real content, you know what I mean? He's trying to forewarn you guys and keeping you guys in tune on what's going on around, just in case you're not in tune. So, reciprocate that with hitting that subscribe button.
And y'all make sure, if y'all want me to be y'all voice, I can be your voice. Anything you want to talk about and you don't want to talk about it, get with me. Get in my DMs, go to my show, go to my channel, all that, and let me know. Give me something. I'll put it out here for you. We ain't never scared over here. At the end of the day, man, y'all got to pay attention and start protecting your children, man, and start protecting your family. That's just like our women go to have that baby in the medical field. They're dying. Women are dying by drones.
And that's been going on for over 50 to 60 years, that pregnant black pregnant women, it has a high risk of losing their lives during pregnancy, and it doesn't go that way with our counterparts, with their counterparts, I should say.
And,
So those are ways, if you really look at it, that a lot of our people are being murdered, and taken out, so you have to kind of watch what's going on with certain things that that's questionable that we die of and they don't really die of.
and just listen to the stories. Like you brought up the black truckers. And it's always in these stick areas where they fucking dying. And,
Hmm.
and then when you find them, they hung or dragged. And it always get written off. It always get written off. We watching this shit all the time. You know what's sad about this guy that's hiding with his coward ass? When they get that liquor in them, that's when they get courage. But this coward is hiding behind the cameras. And you know what's sad? He might be a doctor. He might be a lawyer. He might be a teacher. He might be a Congress member. He might be part of the government. He might be a bus driver that deals with your kids. That's what's scary about this. The same guy that's calling us blood suckers and Donald Trump gonna suck us dry with blood thinners and we're black, raggedy niggers. But one part of the video I didn't let y'all hear is all the blacks that voted for Donald Trump, not my president, y'all president, all the blacks that voted for Donald Trump, he even called them smart black niggers. So if you're smart, you still a nigger. And if you're dumb, you're a worse nigger. We're raping their women, we're robbing and killing. But they've been doing that forever and getting away with it. They've been raping our women and robbing and killing and making us pick cotton and beating us and cutting off feet. And they've been getting away with it forever. They made a law. And the law was supposed to protect us, but it was really to protect them so they can keep the slaves.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, to me, it sounded like he was talking about what white people has done to us for, over 400 or 500 years, during that slavery time, I should say.
Yeah, man, like Willie Lynch said, we're going to enslave them another 400 years. And it's working because, like I said, we don't take nothing serious. Everything is a game to us. Everything is a fucking game. And I'm not saying it's not enough of us out here that think like me and you that understand this is nothing to play with. And we, like I said, we ain't promoting violence, but we keeping it real here. You know, while we out here shooting and killing each other and wasting bullets and robbing and killing, destroying our own businesses that we barely have. Because remember what they did to us with Black Wall Street when it was successful, they came and just dropped a bomb on it. And then down here, Black Bottom on Black Street, you know, they built 75 on top of that. Anything that we're successful in, anything that we can do to make capital or money for ourselves, they destroy it before it get real big. So they leave us the small businesses like car washes and barbershops and stuff. In Detroit, we had all kinds of stores and gas stations. We down to 2 black gas stations, and I can't even tell you what a black store at.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, man, we have a lot of rebuilding that we have to do. We have to really get serious about, if we're serious about, trying to compete with our counterparts, we really have to get serious, So, at the end of the day, definitely be cautious, stay armed and stay prayerful and just like I said, watch your surroundings, because it's been too many of our people that's been traveling on their jobs, etc., that's been losing their lives unnecessary, and they've been found to what's the word, committed suicide, I should say, and it's rare that you find black folks that's committing suicide by hanging themselves.
Right. It's very rare. That, is very rare. But like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't make any sense. And this is not a game. Black folks wake up and quit thinking everything is a game. It's gonna be some black folks that listen to this. Oh man, I'm pro-black nigga. Oh man, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. They always say that until you see another one go down. Right now, one is going down from some dumb shit. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
All we doing is putting facts out here and telling you what's real. And like I said, when I heard this, I didn't think it was funny. I thought that we all needed to know for people that didn't hear it.
Yeah,
This
because all
one,
people got to do, Dave, is just go back and do their research, within the last year, with just all the murders and killings, from the police alone, but just the hangings and, things like that, it's just a lot of this shit is fishy. So, 1 + 1 is 2, so, it doesn't take a rocket science to, figure out what's been going on.
and that's right, man. Just make sure you make smart decisions. Learn how to manage your money. And please, reading is fundamental. Quit acting like you can't read nothing. That's the problem. They killed us for trying to teach our children how to read. You did. So now
Yeah.
opportunity to do that, do that. Teach your children a little bit better. Prepare them for the real world and quit hiding everything from them. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna make them book smart and they ain't gonna know nothing about the streets. They're gonna go to the store and be so gullible and easy. We gotta get right, y'all.
And
I
stay right.
Yeah, I just wanted to put some stuff out here so y'all can understand what's going on. Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and share the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. Make sure y'all don't just watch it, you subscribe and like it. You did. Dang, you got anything else to say? If you don't, tell them how to find you.
Hey man, I'm gonna end with these last words. Like I said, real Dave hit everything on the nose. You definitely have to just, when you're traveling, be aware of your surroundings. Like I said again, there's been a lot of our people that has been taken out. Suspiciously. So just be careful. And and not just only that. Listen to some of the good things, take some of the good things that they was, speaking about, like getting your kids prepared, taking them out, learning how to shoot guns, taking them to the range, prepare yourself, stay armed and be armed, and you can reach me over at YouTube, at the What Up Doe Show, $ in front of the DOE, the What Up Doe Show. That's where you can reach me at. On Facebook. It's Damon Jefferson over there. So that's all I got to add for that, Big Dave. It's been definitely been an honor, man, to join you on this show today. I'll have nothing else to add to that.
Well, it's always an honor with you, bro. And at the end of the day, y'all know I'm on YouTube. What y'all watching me on now? I'm on Instagram and TikTok, Real Talk with WIT. Big Dave, and on Facebook, Big Dave Crawford. The special quote for today is, people don't switch up. They just stop pretending. Real talk.